Good morning, Team America. I welcome you to November 3rd, Election Day. Let's drink in peace. Hot coffee, right out of the hot pot. Well, today we find out, well, actually tonight we find out what's going to happen with this country. We either are going to be living as free Americans, or we're going to be stepping into the socialist regime of losing our freedom. And, I think that's probably a good place to start today's show. It's socialism, fear. And, this young generation, not just a young generation, there's people my age that feel the same way. They believe that everything can be free. College can be free. You should be able to go to any college you want for free. Because, there's money. We should have free medical. We should have free this. We should have free that. But no one wants to pay for it. And in socialists, living as socialist, you're going to lose your freedoms. A lot of them. And, I don't think that these young thinkers, these people that are trying to become progressives are thinking about that. One of the things that has been eliminated from our society is fear. And I mean real fear. And people just don't know how to deal with it. They'll see something on the news. It'll say that there's a virus out there that'll kill you if you breathe on someone's neck or something. As stupid as it sounds. And they go into straight panic. It's all over the place. And, the news knows this. And because let's just talk about one simple thing. Let's talk about viruses and flus, okay? Everyone used to get the flu shots. Remember those? And why did you get that? Because they're inserting you with the flu. You're being contaminated. So your body can build a resistance to it. Oh, but the coronavirus doesn't work that way. The coronavirus doesn't work that way, David. Oh, really? Then how does it survive? You just said it's a virus. No, it's not like that at all, David. It's totally separate. No, it's the same way. It's a contaminant that enters a person's body. And, we've had flus and all kinds of bad stuff that can kill people, but we've never had a mask mandate until the coronavirus came out. And I think it's pretty silly. It's pretty silly. And to force people to wear it, or you're going to be fined, you can't enter a shop, these are forms of socialism. And people don't want to admit that. And, it's funny, just last night I was talking to a friend on the phone where this whole model, this whole fiasco over the last 9 months was set up for Hillary Clinton. If she had been president, this is how the government was going to try to take over people's lives. You don't want to admit it, but this is what was going to happen. This is how they were going to force Americans to do the government's bidding. But they didn't get Hillary Clinton, they got Trump, and Trump changed all that shit around. He was the one, it wasn't just him. It wasn't just Trump that said, hey, the coronavirus is really nothing to worry about. It's just an upper GI infection. We get them all the time. People cough, when you get the flu, when you get sick, when you get pneumonia, you cough. But, Nancy Pelosi didn't make a big deal out of it either. When she went to when she went to San Francisco and said, hey, everybody come down. It's safe. I don't know why Trump is closing down China. It's safe down here in Chinatown in San Francisco. No one's wearing masks or anything, But we all forget. We all forget. And no matter how you perceive it, fear has been eliminated. Real fear, I'm talking about real fear has been eliminated from the youth. They get scared of the stuff they see on YouTube. things they see on Facebook, things they see in the news. Suddenly they're afraid. There's a panic. There's kids that are being torn apart from their families at the border. It's been happening for years, and now it's an issue. All these issues that the Democrats brought up to everybody are nothing to worry about anymore. Suddenly, it's all stopped, and nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. They talk about the border, the funding, the walls, and all this stuff. All that money comes from our government, who's voted on by our government elected officials, right? So the Democrats and Republicans have paid for this stuff before, but no one knows where the rest of the money is. In a socialist government, it'll get worse. Tonight, with all the voting that's going to be happening, everything that's going to happen, things are going to change for everybody. But it's okay to wake up tomorrow morning and realize you're still alive. You're still free. You're an American. If Trump wins, big deal. He doesn't step into your house and pay your bills. What he does is he reduces the taxes. He'll reduce the taxes already, but he'll reduce more taxes so there's more money coming into your house. What is the wrong thing about that? To listen to people saying, well, we need to reduce the amount of money that goes to our military. Why? Why don't we reduce the amount of money that goes to the government? Why not? Why doesn't our government officials take a 20% cut in pay, which would alleviate a lot of problems? These people travel around in limousines and private SUVs and helicopters and stuff like that, and that's okay on our tax dollars for what? If they asked me to go to Washington to have a speech, I'd have to drive my own car or buy a plane ticket, get a hotel room. Those fuckers know. Let them have a pay cut. Let's have the coronavirus shut down our government for 6 months. Think about it. Think about it. Everybody's like, well, there was 6 Republicans who didn't wear the mask, and they're the only ones who had the coronavirus. And the Democrats, there's nobody. No, the Democrats have never said whether they have or not. And if they are, you don't hear from them. He who says less hides the most from the people that need to hear it. I like that one. Because what you don't hear, you don't know. Damn, I'm starting to become a philosopher, aren't I? Anyway. Well, tonight we're going to find out. Tomorrow morning, I'll either gloat or I'll sulk. My sulking will be like this. Trump lost. Or it's going to be like this. Trump won. I can already tell you it's going to be Trump won. But I digress. Because there's going to be a lot of people hurt, mad, people screaming and hollering. It's not vindication. It's just common sense. If you're an American, you'd understand that. If you woke up with real fear in your life when you were youthful like I was, we had the Cold War, we had AIDS, HIV, we had all the really scary stuff. We made it through. Simple virus is nothing to worry about, people. We got better things to worry about. Our children, the safety of children should be the top priority. The United States is already reaching close to 3 million abortions this year. 3 million abortions. We have to stop this stuff. This is crazy. Killing innocent lives in the womb. There are families, there are married couples that can't have babies that would love to have a chance to raise one. It's a great alternative. So for America, God bless you. God bless you. God bless your friends, your family. Let's make tonight a peaceful night and just take the outcome as it is. God bless you. This is for everyone. It doesn't matter who you voted for. What matters is that you voted. You put a voice in. So for Team America, this is David signing off. God bless you. Love you. Take care.